My name's Daniel Watts and this is What's Up in Ukraine. Whilst I'm in Bucha, I'm staying here at Campa Hotel, run by the lovely couple of Andrei and Natasha, who had a thriving business before the war, and although the Russians left months ago, they're having to face the fact that their business is struggling to survive. Let's take a look around the hotel and let's get to know a little bit more about what happened here and how successful the business once was. So a total of 1 hectare belongs to Andrei and Natasha. Most important component, apart from the hotel, are these tennis courts. They're the only professional clay tennis courts in Ukraine, and it's here where Ukraine will play its Davis Cup matches. And the hall to the left is where rhythmic gymnastics competitions previously took place. So there were 60 employees before the war, including 24-hour security guard, 3 cooks and 2 doing the dishes, working on 3 shifts. Rooms held 50 guests, but this place should be thought of more as a sports club perhaps than a hotel. But obviously football players and clubs stayed here. The Ukrainian Davis Cup team, when they played, there were banquets, there were weddings. On the day of the Russian attack, the 24th of February, there were 3 rooms occupied, but neither Andrei nor Natasha were here at the time. The security guard and gardener were. They were taken prisoner and tortured, and today 6 work here and 2 live here full-time because they have nowhere else to go, so Natasha and Andrei support them with full board. There were 3 rooms occupied in the hotel on the morning of the 24th of February when the Russians attacked. None of these guests were here when the Russians entered the hotel, but obviously they didn't know that, and they went room by room, shooting into the lock. And basically with the intention of taking out anyone who was in the room. Hence they've shot into these wardrobes, assuming there were people hiding inside. And this is the gym, which I'm free to use. Room 16. And here was stationed a sniper. You see from these marks here on the side of the window, the sniper basically settled himself here and shot civilians who were passing by, running, trying to flee in the street below. So there was another Russian sniper sat here, shooting in the opposite direction to the one in room 16. Firing in this direction towards the center of Bucha, and the Ukrainians returned fire. And there are remnants of this here. So these are the woods between Andrei and Natalia's Hotel Campa and the Ukrainian 2nd Division football club Obolon. That's where they train, just over there, but they're a Kiev team. The league is still going on, by the way. Of course, there are no spectators at all in the stadiums. And Andrei told me that the whole area, the whole wood was swept for mines, and at the same time they also swept their hotel, going into each individual room, looking to see if the Russians had left mines behind or not. I've got 4 guests tonight. I wanted to show you the other half of the hotel, which Natalia and Andrei have, through their own financial means, fixed and done up, as you'll see in my room. It's bright, it's comfortable, it's modern, it's clean, and there's a nice big toilet with a heated floor. I don't know why I'm showing you the floor. I mean, you wouldn't know if it's heated or not, but it is heated. The best thing you can do for Ukraine right now, in my opinion, is hop on a train in Krakow and come to the country. Stay in a place like this, have a huge meal for 250 hryvnia, get to know yourself better, challenge yourself a little bit, learn a little bit of Ukrainian, speak to the people and hear their stories. Much better than sitting on your arse at home and watching the BBC. Do you want to see me eat again? I could stick all that in my mouth in one go.